My grandfather is a sorcerer. Sorcerers in the Milne Bay society are considered not good people. For the cannibalistic practice here in Rabe, it was done basically to get rid of an enemy. As a message to the neighboring villages or opposing clans that we don't mess around. And then later, cook him with taro and vegetables to make sure we get rid of him totally. Our tradition is basically fighting not out of hunger, but fighting to get rid of the enemies, straight there and there. And we relied definitely on a second wind or other spiritual forces around with nature in the evil world to give us powers to perform those type of acts. The government now through TPA we're trying to bring in cruise ships back into Papua New Guinea, the P&O ships especially, and they wanted to start off with Milne Bay. They pick out Milne Bay as a tourism hub. And in 2015, I registered my own company. Milne Bay Village Life is the one that's currently selling on P&O, and I'd humbly say that over the last after COVID, right up until now, we have more than 10,000 people who've come to our village to talk about not only Milne Bay, but we are basically more like unofficial ambassadors for our country. So more than 10,000 people all over the world have come to Bibiko to learn about Papua New Guinea. For Bibiko alone, we've gradually grown from 8 on a first arrival, 8 packs on a first arrival, to roughly around 600 to 800 people on arrival. So we have 3 departures, and we take average about 600 people come to the village. On average, we can make roughly around 100 to 200,000 kina from that arrival, and about 75% of that money is given to the local community.
My name's Chris. I'm from northern New South Wales in Australia, and we've come off the cruise ship today to have a look around the village. I think it's all been done so well. Everyone's been so friendly and so lovely, and it's very, very interesting to see how they prepare the food and how they do the fire. But it's been very, very interesting to come and see the village and see how they live and see another culture. So really enjoyed it, and it's a great initiative to do.
Interesting, very interesting to see how it's done in an old-fashioned way. We're in a modern mood. You see, you flick a light on and just have a light for a fire, but to do it like he did and to cut all the stuff down and do everything with stone axe and whatever, just lovely. Just to watch the grace of the dancers, the young girls and the blokes. You know, they got their drums and everything. It's just really great. So we've been here a couple of days, but it's great. You know, we're really appreciating it.
We basically pay for everything that makes possible to improve the experience of our tourists. So we pay for the water, pay for the vegetables. Vegetable and water might probably around 4,000 kina would go into that. For employment opportunities for a lot of the people, most of the youths, most of the unemployed, we have roughly between 40 to 45 guides who are trained by us and upskilled. You know, you can learn about tourism in the university, but you can learn about the skill live firsthand. So experience is the greatest teacher.
So tell me why this is important to all of the youths here.
The first reason I would give is to keep our crime rates low due to the high rates of unemployment. I think tourism in Milne Bay and Papua New Guinea is one of the best way forward that we should tap into, because in it we have a lot of attributes of respect, and it has nurtured us to be good citizens of our country and take ownership of everything that we have and be appreciated. Thank you so much.
You're a local tour guide. Where are you from?
I'm from Milne Bay here, and actually mixed parentage, Rabarba mix Sidea.
Does this mean that it's income for all of you?
Very much it generates income, and so we have taken the initiative of first it was like more like a hobby that we're doing, but then when we saw that it started generating income, we have tapped into it, and I'm telling you, Milne Bay, Papua New Guinea, let's get into tourism, because that's a way forward for Papua New Guinea.
So that opportunity we provide for about 40 to 45 guides, and the amount of money that's paid to them is about 12,000, more than 12,000 kina. A guide can earn between 3 to 800 kina a day just from talking to tourists. So it definitely impacts. It cross-cuts. For the transport side of things, we can hire sometimes 60 buses out on a day, and the bill is staggering, between 30 to 40,000 a day spent on PMVs, like on hiring motor vehicles, and it's good money for the SMEs. So we hire taxis also, hire vehicles. So yeah, about 75% of that money goes to transport people. They're the main beneficiaries.
My opinion on cruise ship, when it goes into Alotau, there's a lot of opportunities for us SMEs, especially taxi drivers. It goes all the way down to even the market ones, the ones marketing. And tourists come out and they get involved in all those. They either get on a cab, on a bus, or they go into the market to purchase something, anything in the market, art and craft or anything they purchase. So yeah, it's a lot of us here get involved with this. At the end of the day, we earn something, we're happy with that, we go. So it's a win-win for us.
And also the sites. We pay the normal rate for a site is about 10 kina per person per tourist going through, but depends on the infrastructure improvements. For Bibiko, we pay roughly around 30 to 40 kina per person. So you can imagine if you multiply 30 kina or 40 kina per person times 600, that's like 24,000 kina to a site. So from that money, they pay the workers, they keep the yard skin, they do all sorts of stuff to improve the facility. So if you talk about how much money it drives through, that's how much we get on a day.
Name belum right to school tata mi leader blo kada culture ni problem mutiwa anda ni lo presta panet lo gaman blo hu allergy mutiwa cancer blo Mary and Meyema Miriam na infla sta pandanit lo Alotau district gaman. So Jeho kisi was creating this culture village and promoting and reviving more culture na custom na identity bring me back. And I am working more local line and more benefit. Like all come and employ more all work na all two or dancers and give more opportunity to also lo come na perform na show more culture na tradition na identity inside lo country bring na narapla tu all young man Mary ono got work all any income blow lo disla or magi mi plaki small use na mi participate lo dance na that's where we earn a little bit of income.
Robert Oika's expression of you yet come na looking. Here we say you yet come na feeling. The experience is the one that's what I said. After you taste the experience, I tell you, some of the clients here they come back again for about 5 or 6 times. You don't have losing. But you come back here.